What's up, guys? DPX here, and Infinity War just came out, and I saw it, and I think I might need to see therapy. It may be one of the most touching and endearing movies I've seen in a while, and the ending is a is something that got people's eyebrows up, and I'm here to explain it, give my thoughts on it, and to give you why the events happened and everything. It's basically going to be one of those ending explained videos that's done a lot on YouTube. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of ending explained videos on this movie, but I want to do it anyways, so screw it. Now, here's what happens. So, there's a fight on Wakanda going on. At the same time, a fight on Titan, Thanos' planet, is going on. Uh, Titan has Thanos up against specifically Tony Stark, or Iron Man, whatever you want to call him, uh, Spider Man, Star Lord, Nebula is also there, Drax, Doctor Strange, and Mantis, and then the rest are on Wakanda. And then it comes down to Iron Man and Thanos having a one-on-one fight, and then Iron Man takes out some sword from his armor, tries to stab Thanos. Thanos breaks it from Iron Man's armor since it was attached, then stabs Iron Man, and then was about to kill him, and then Doctor Strange spared uh, Iron Man's life for the Time Stone. Now, you may be wondering why Doctor Strange did that, but go back to the beginning of the movie, or at least earlier on in the movie, where uh, Doctor Strange used the Time Stone to, see all the possible outcomes against Thanos, and there are millions of possible outcomes, but they only won one of them. So they need Iron Man in order to win, apparently. So Doctor Strange has a specific plan for this. We'll have to wait till Avengers 4 to find out. That's not all though. Thanos leaves Titan to go to Wakanda, where everyone else is, to get the Mind Stone, because he now has every other stone except for that. Uh, to give a recap, there's Captain America, Black Panther, Black Widow, Falcon, the Winter Soldier, or Bucky Barnes, or as the Wakandans actually refer to him as the White Wolf. There's Thor, Groot, Rocket that eventually get there. There's Okoye, uh, Umbaku, and a few others, as well as all the Wakandans in war with the four-armed aliens, and how all the Thanos' Black Order was pretty much just all destroyed. Thanos goes there, and uh, there's Vision and Scarlet Witch as well. Uh, didn't mention them, but Vision says that it's about time. So, the Scarlet Witch reluctantly sort of tries to destroy the Mind Stone, and it's a really sad moment in the MCU. And but it's they were destroying the Mind Stone so Thanos wouldn't get it, of course. So eventually, Mind Stone did get destroyed, but then Thanos was there, and he used the Time Stone to go back to rewind time, and then made it so that the Mind Stone wasn't destroyed and it was still embedded in Vision's forehead, just so Thanos can actually take out the Mind Stone himself. and that was it for Vision. Vision's dead. Uh, so then he now has all six Infinity Stones. But then Thor comes with his new axe. He has a war axe now. Stabs Thanos, and then Thanos says, "You should have gone for the head." And then snaps his fingers with the Infinity Gauntlet. And then some other reality happens where uh, young Gamora is talking to Thanos, asking if he did it, and then she asks, "What did it take?" And then Thanos says everything. He said something like that. Then we get back to like real life, and then Thor is wondering what happened, and then Thanos just goes away, and then Cap comes and also wonders what happened, and then Bucky was he called Captain America, but then turned into Ash. Yeah, and then I don't really remember the order of people that turned into Ash. It's really not that important, but I'll try to tell you in the order I remember. I believe Black Panther was next. Black Panther is actually gone from. He's wiped out of humanity. He says to Okoye that right now is no time to die, but then right after that, he dies. He turns into ash. Then Falcon, as he's in the air, uh, flying, he turns into ash. And then Rocket sees Groot. Rocket is saying, "No, not Groot." And then Groot turns into ash. And then they showed Scarlet Witch turn into ash. And then they cut to Titan, the planet Titan, and then everyone was wondering what happened. And then Mantis turns into ash. And after that, they're all confused. Drax turns into ash. Then Star Lord turns into ash. And then Peter Parker, Spider Man, comes up to Stark begging not to go, but then he turns into ash. And then uh, who's next? Doctor Strange says, "Tony, it was the only way." It's probably not word by word. I can't remember exactly what he said. Then he turns into ash, leaving Tony, Iron Man, whatever, there only with Nebula left. So let's just recap everyone who is still alive. That being Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, or he's really just Bruce Banner in this, Black Widow, War Machine, Rocket, Nebula, M'Baku, and Okoye. And then there is Wong and Shuri, whose whereabouts are rather unknown, but we didn't see them die or turn into ash. Most likely, they didn't turn into ash. And then we got three characters whose whereabouts are really unknown. Like, we haven't even seen them in this movie. That being Hawkeye, Ant-Man, and Wasp. Now, it's already established in the movie, so I sort of just lied. Like, their whereabouts are somewhat known. It's established in the movie that Hawkeye and Ant-Man are in prison still, something like that. Though I don't quite know where the Wasp is, because the events of Ant-Man and the Wasp is supposed to take place before Infinity War. In fact, I think everything in the MCU is supposed to take place before Infinity War, except for Avengers 4, of course. So, yeah. Um, However, after everyone turns into Ash, not sure if these three do. Again, if we didn't see them turn into Ash, they probably didn't. They're definitely going to be in Avengers 4, though, that's for sure. We'll know about their whereabouts there. Now to quickly recap everyone that turned into Ash, we got Black Panther, Winter Soldier, Star-Lord, Groot, Mantis, Doctor Strange, Drax, Spider-Man, Falcon, and Scarlet Witch. Most of which will probably come back because Marvel has future plans for them in future movies. However, uh, Scarlet Witch and Falcon, they don't. I don't think they have any plans for them. So I think maybe they'll be left as Ash. And then you might be wondering why I didn't name these four people: Vision, Loki, Heimdall, and Gamora. That's because they died, but they didn't turn into ash. They had their own death scene. I already touched on Vision's death earlier on this movie. In this video? And I touched on the other three's deaths in my review. Yeah, they're probably going to stay dead. All four of them. Maybe except for Gamora, because apparently she's. The actress is Zoe Saldana is supposed to be in Avengers 4, and I hear that the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is supposed to focus more on her, so I don't know. So yeah. So then the movie ends pretty much by Thanos going on this other planet and then looking up into the air with some look, and then the movie ends. But that's not really all. There's still an, an a post credit scene that was probably the most important post credit scene in all of the MCU, even more important than the one in the first Iron Man, where Nick Fury confronts him. Yeah, this one was more important. So I'm not gonna change the image because I'm lazy, but so it happened like uh, Nick Fury and Maria Hill were in a car and they saw all the destruction going on. They were wondering what was going on. They got out to see what was happening. A helicopter crashed into a building. Maria, Maria Hill sort of, not sort of, actually turned into ash. And then before Nick Fury says, "Mother," he dropped this device that he used to reach out to Captain Marvel for, and then Captain Marvel's symbol shows up on that. So my guess is that Captain Marvel will play a pretty big part in Avengers 4. So yeah, that's Avengers Infinity War explained for you. If you want me to do more of these, tell me in the comments below. Be sure to like this video, comment, subscribe, and what do you think? Do you think my reasoning sucks? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!